We start with 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade. Before I start the analysis, I need to highlight that we have a Telegram group and Twitter. I share all the links for the YouTube there because since I see some of the subscribers, they say they cannot get the notification. Anyway, whoever wants, they can join. At least may they get the notification from there. Since I upload a lot of the video, maybe this is the reasons they cannot get the notification from YouTube. And the another one is, on the YouTube, we have the playlist. This is the fastest way for them to see the update. Anyway, we start with 1 hour chart. If we refer to our analysis in my last video, when the price was within this move, I mentioned the price can drop. Okay, because I point on this exactly, this is what we get. Because we mentioned we want to get one more drop, we look for the flat, then any reversal we can look for buy. As we can see, the price reversed, but the way was reversing is really corrective. Okay, and this targets was when we have been looking for buy since the price was within this move. Okay, we don't need it, we remove it. And okay, now we want to see what's the next, whether we can look for continuation or this one can give us one more drop. Because if we refer to higher time frame, we mentioned may this one can turn to a correction relative to this. Okay, either this is the only flat and this is the start of the down move, or we can look for internal flat as a 1 2 for one move up before with the breakout of this top, which is 720, before we get the down move. Okay, now first we want to see how we can look at the chart. Then from there, if we get any opportunity for buy or sell, we just try to see how we can look for trade. Anyway, if we move to daily chart, we have nothing to discuss similar I mean, mostly we can refer to the forward chart because we expect this one turn to a big correction. We have nothing, right? Everything is similar to what I explained in my last analysis. And if we move to forward chart, the only thing is we want to see whether this one can turn to a correction relative to this for one more drop or not. Okay, and even if if this is the correction, whether the price can drop from here or we can get this flat as a 1 2 3 for one move up before the price drop. It doesn't mean the price cannot continue, it can. But if it continues as a corrective, if we want to look for buy, we need to know about this possibility. And even we want to see whether the price can break 733 or not, because if there is a breakout of this, mostly we can look for continuation. Okay, and we have nothing else to discuss. And if we move to 1 hour chart, still we can put this one as a flat. That means still we can expect the price to retest the top. But the only question is the way it's reversing is very corrective. And mostly if we want to look for trade, if this one give us one more drop with the breakout of this low, any reversal from there, it can give us better trade setup. We want to see how we can look for trade, whether the price can continue from here, or we can expect this one turn to a deeper move before we get the next up move. The best thing is if the price can give us one more drop before we take the trade, because the way it's reversing is really corrective. But we get this one, we cannot confirm whether this is real or not. Anyway, how about if the price, because as I mentioned, if we get the one more drop, any reversal, we can look for buy. But how about if the price continue from here? Can we consider this one as a correction with a short move for continuation? The only way to look for trade, maybe we can put our entry above here, which is around, we put it around 706, a bit higher, 707. Okay, but we should know that if we're looking for this, we want the price sharply break and continue. How about if the price tag and drop? That's why having entry above this is very risky, and it depends on the traders whether they want to have entry above the top or not. That's why I'm going to remove it. I just wanted to know if we want to look for trade in case the price sharply continue from here. The only way is to have entry above this, in case this one turn to a correction for trade setup. Then buying within this range, it depends on the traders if the price continue, because with the breakout of this top, we need to start to manage. But the best option if this one turn to a deeper move. And right now we don't have any trade setup. We just follow the chart. The only way we can look for trade, maybe we can look at this one. And if this one turn to a flag or correction, having entry above this can be an option. It depends on the traders. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.